Okay, ads should be good and done. Hello, Jindra, how is you? I was just reviewing my notes, and I had a giggle, because one of them is just on my to-do list. Take better notes! I forgot I put that on there. Ugh. Thank you, past me. You is fine? That is good to hear. I am dealing with heartburn because I ran out of omeprazole. And I've been broke. But I get paid tomorrow. And most of that money is going to be reserved for buying groceries. But then I get paid at the very beginning of August. And then I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do with that money. Anyway. It's been a hot minute since we did anything Kenshi related. Hence why I took my notes. Because we've got some objectives. We need to secure the mining outpost. We should find and settle a spot for the first proper guild outpost. I specified that it should still be close to Shek borders because that's ultimately what feels good and right. As well as fundraise, because we broke. So, by fundraise, I mean run around and do some basic ass trading. I also remember that last time I had to reload the game again because the AI logic broke because I got raided and the raiders would not leave my fucking building. So there was like literally nothing I could do. It's always fun to see that happen. Ooh, this is a good one. But yeah, we just go and vibe really tonight. Okay. Well, on everything! Jen, are you currently researching anything? Yes, no? Do the Lala. Oh, that's the Lala. Thank you. You're recovering. Sir is over here. Sarah, rather. Assign you any work. On, but is also downed. Huh. Engineer. Mana's probably going to be running around kind of solo for a little bit. No, I like. Oh yeah, there are all these training spots that. Yeah, we're successfully put down. Okay. Okay. Right. All right. I have to remember all of the things. How do I want to fundraise? Did you put your sandwiches away? You did put your sandwiches. Why would you do that? I mean, it makes sense, but why would you do that? Gracie's fine, all told. And Solon just isn't doing anything because engineer work is at a bit of a standstill. Because we need iron plates for starters. I also know that there's a goddamn farmer raiding party. I was missing a plan piece because I completely skipped over that fusion tier. Oh, also I hate Persona 5X right now. Oh, oof. Oops, that seems dumb. Why would it be like that? Oh no, we don't want to go to Admog. Mana, are you... Oh, because the gate's shut. Okay. Well, unlock the door and let's get out. Mana. Mana, go outside. There we go. This is certainly going to be a time with the farmers coming around. In personal news, your boy is most of the way through new game for Dark Souls 1 to get, like, all the achievements, which I have to go up to New Game +2 to get all the achievements, mostly because, like, there's so many weapons that have to be made using boss souls, and just, I don't have... You don't get enough boss souls, for starters. Like, Sif's soul alone makes 2 weapons and a shield, which apparently the shield counts? I don't believe that, so I'm saving that shield for last. Because the fewer times I have to go through the game, the better. Not that I have to go through the entire game on New Game +2. At that point, it's just kill Sif, ring the 2 bells, get to Anne Orlando, talk to the Giant Smith with a +10 shield. And then I'm good. I would prefer to avoid that, however, because that's just a lot of time that I don't necessarily need to use. I mostly want to... This entire playthrough I've mostly been playing on, like, 1x speed. But in this case, part of me wants to keep it on 1x speed so I can keep a better eye on these fuckers. That way, when I need to, I can see if I can't harry them a bit with mana, because they're just going to outclass me. I don't have defenses. What the hell? Well, there's apparently a... Okay, they just all spawn. They're all part of the guard. Furrows brow. Do I make you upset? Hey, check. Assume not. I was gonna say, in before they just suddenly are very pissed at me. Alright. We could do with, like, some iron plates. I know we can make our own building materials, and I believe we have been doing so, so I don't need to buy any more. Hey, simple clothing types is done. An iron plate. Pick that up, because I know I can sell it at the hub. Here I was like, I don't want to use the hub and exploit it, because it's such a bad idea. And, well, here we are. The shop. Yeah, this is the general shop. 2 general shops. That's so weird. I almost feel like it's conflicting, like a pair of conflicting mods. I can't afford any more of those. Damn, never lucky on the tool front. Grab some medical supply. I also need food. From the bar. Yeah. Okay. Right. The bar in this town is like here. But, I mean, in Dark Souls, I have every pyromancy. So I got that achievement, which apparently not that many people have. Or not as many people, like sub 10% of players that play Dark Souls Remaster have that achievement. But 10% plus people have the one for all sorceries, if that gives you any indication on where people's priorities lie. Which is apparently that they prefer to get all the stuff they prefer to get all the stuff when it comes to sorcery and magic, but don't seem to care to get all the pyromancies, despite pyromancies arguably being stronger. Just, you know, like 3 bosses, 4 really, are completely immune to fire damage. Like, yeah, teehee. So to give them some credit, like, the way that you get the final pyromancy is a little convoluted. So outside of Covenant requirements needing you to get the maximum amount of loyalty, which is +2, with the Daughter of Chaos, to get, like, both of that Covenant exclusive pyromancies, you then also have to buy all the pyromancies off of an NPC that will only spawn in the Blighttown Swamp area if you have a +10 pyromancy flame. And after that, you then have to kill the Bed of Chaos, and then talk to her again, and then she will give you, like, what is arguably the final pyromancy in the game. Assuming that you went around and picked all the other pyromancies up, and also knew about the one obscure toxic mist pyromancy that requires you to get infected with... there's just some bullshit in Dark Souls 1. It's like, how the fuck was anyone supposed to figure this shit out without buying a guide? Like, I had to, like, not wear a helmet, get infected by this, like, worm thing, and then have an egghead. No, literally. And then talk to the guy that guards the Daughter of Chaos. And then he's like, hey, I've got these pyromancies, and one of them's toxic mist. And it's like, what the fuck? Hello, squirrel, how is you? Game is chugging a little. You would think because they're marching they'd take longer, but apparently not. Again, my only hope I have an idea. People should not like my idea, but I have an idea. But yeah, at this point in Dark Souls, I've got all sorceries, all pyromancies. I have all but one miracle, because that last miracle is, like the pyromancies, one of the more obscure ones. I need to have defeated Gwyn, so I need to be on New Game Plus, have his soul in my inventory, and I hope I don't need to give it to the shrine, but present it to the Sunbro Covenant Shrine, and then I'm supposed to get, I think, Sunlight Weapon? Which is, like, the only modifier to weapons that's not a resin that should, like, increase lightning damage in the game? But then after that, I'm supposed to get, like, Smo's Hammer, the Moonlight Spear, the Dragonbone Fist. Ugh. Quelaag's Fury Blade. Like, all these other weapons from boss souls and such. Heck, they're going past the Dragon's Den. I thought I could get over there in time, but it seems I can't. Doesn't help that, like it's called. Okay. I'm like, Mana, that water's acid. I was gonna be like, don't swim in that. You are not a hiver, nor are you a robot. Mana? Oh, right, because I didn't tell her to go to the Dragon's Den. Told her to get to the other side of the river. Like, immediately I want to harry these guys with Mana. Mana is way the fuck outmatched if I were to try to, like, get her to genuinely fight. But that's not what I'm interested in at the moment. Interest lies in making sure that they either don't get to the outpost or they are interrupted and caught off guard on the way to the outpost. Okay, in practice, they should avoid this hive. Let's see if I can. There they are. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold you. You keep on going. Last I checked, I'm not Proton John. Are not hostile for some reason. Due to the number of them, I'm well beyond outclassed. They're following leader. Who the fuck is the leader? Ah! That's their leader. Well, if they're all following leader, all I gotta do is piss him off then, right? Dumb idea. Because they got the hivers care. Apparently I am a close ally. This might work out. This is a choice of mine. Oh, God. If nothing else, it's going to slow them right the fuck down. Shitty tactic, I know. But unlike me, the Hivers are better equipped for this shit. Ow. 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 I'm getting comboed. Okay, because I made it out for me to flee. He's ignoring me. Oh boy. Okay. Ow. Okay. At this point, Mana's gonna sit out of the fighting. Well, if nothing else, I think I have distracted a rather large contingency. Sadly, it does not look like I got all of them. I'm chuffed, though, that the Hivers are like, hey, that's friend. Friend under attack? Save friend. Like, I appreciate that. And again, the Hive is better equipped to, like, deal with this shit than I am. Get for mistakenly believing that I am the problem. Oh, they're walking. Where's their leader? Yeah, that's a much smaller contingent. His name was Thrills. Is their leader, like, in the middle? There's their leader. Yom. We're not friends, so... Not me taking advantage of a little stealth farming. I mean, if Mana's gonna head up the Adventurers Guild, she may as well be, like, really fucking good. Right, this is vain. %, chance. Not really good odds, but hey, if I can. Ooh, thunk! Got him. I'm taking his fucking arm. And no, I'm not kidding. This is mine now, thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, well, I knocked him out.
Damn.
How did he catch me stealing his arm?
Oh, there's a rat who wants to escape.
I can see there's a rat that wants to escape. I am very much not in agreement that this fucker caught me. Mana is also in no state to actually fight. So, fight! Mana, stop sneaking, damn it, and run! That one dude is pissed. But because it is dark, his AI actually lost track of me. I think? Yes and no. I think his AI is going to check where he last saw... Oh, yep. It is very hard to see now. I understand that. Doesn't show that he knows where I'm at. But apparently he knows where I'm at. Blah, they're like right around here. I know it's like impossible to see because it is so dark. Just trust me on this. God, yeah, no, you guys basically just see blackness, and I have like some color and details. I'd say look at the sky, but like it's not really interesting to look at right now. Like one of the groups got out. Okay, well, apparently I smacked one of them pretty good. Now they're like, what the fuck happened? God, even I'm like, where the fuck did their leader go? God, they're fucking running. are going. Oh, harrying isn't working too well. Frame rate. Game, calm down. Where the fuck did Bayom go? There you are. Ow! Alright, that pissed him off. Problem is I don't think they're gonna follow me the whole way. Back the following leader. I even attempted to like they're not wearing a like hat. Where the fuck did they go? Set. Oh, no, they are wearing a hat. A hat. It's a colored orange hat. The issue is I don't want to get hit too hard in either the head or the stomach and then Mana just to, like, be passed the fuck out. God, wonderful. This isn't, like, panning out super duper well. Oh, good. They all managed to get away from being held up there. Okay, maybe I'll accept one. One of them looks very much like they stopped. Possibly because they either died or otherwise. Nope, they don't hate me enough to just attack me on sight. Which is weird, considering. Which one of you fuckers has an orange hat? You. It looked like they broke for half a second. Yeah, there's like a mild AI reset every time I pause the game. All good? Grr, no, get back here. I think it's particularly bad because it's nighttime, so they can't fucking see me. But now I know what I'm looking for to find their war leader. Ow. Like, I just find him, lock on, hit him. Like, come on, you bastards. They're like, let's stop that bleeding. How about no? Just walk on that bleeding foot. It's fine. I promise, it's fine. Hope we can get them all the way to Admog. Because the Shek Kingdom does not seem to, specifically like them. So if I can guide their main forces there and get their war leader killed, that should just outright stop them. Ugh. The things I do to avoid problems, I swear to God. Oh boy. And I get that, like, you're probably not seeing anything on screen because, like, I'm seeing the preview and I'm like, wow, it's just black, basically. Like, can any of you see anything? Fuck with more chat. Yeah, he keeps losing sight of me. Nope. Oh god. Well, I was afraid that was going to happen. So Mana's unconscious, and they're going to go over there and fuck everything up. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell everyone, like, get off your jobs. We need to get the fuck out of here. Gracia, I'll have stay. And Jinder is a doctor that I want on standby to save her hide when she inevitably gets her ass knocked unconscious. Because there's no way she's going to be able to survive these odds, but I want to see if I can't get their AI to cooperate by making sure somebody's in this house at all times. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Yeah, 'cause Sarah hasn't begun training. Yeah. Graham, Chris, Owain. We're going to keep Solon here as, you know, civilian would stay. Door open, I'm going to head over to Admog. Or at least I want Solon to stay until he has, like, one more level in martial arts just because. But yeah, if they've proven anything, they won't attack us on sight, which again I think is weird. Then Jinder, I want hold up an Ogdom because it's closer. Tracy can stay there. How you doing, Mana? Well, nothing's trying to eat you, thankfully, so that's good. Oop, oop. They ran into something or someone. I can't get close enough to see, but they ran into something that does not like them. Ads are going to play, so I'm going to leave things paused, and we will see how that unfolds. Get up, stretch, do what you gotta do in order to stay as healthy as you can be. Otherwise, don't go anywhere. We will be back with more Kenshi. I'll see you guys in a bit. Or if not a bit, then maybe a little longer in a bit, because I'm going to make myself food. Look, I warned you it might be a bit because I'd make food. I did make food. I also quickly loaded the dishwasher. Because I figured that could be done while I was making food. And I was right. It just took me a minute. Okay, we have bad angles, but we have numbers. I don't know who they're versing, but I really can't fucking tell from here. Whoever they're fighting, they are winning against, I'd have to say, because I'm seeing a lot more white numbers. Again, I'm not worried about Mana being unconscious. Like right now, Mana could recover very easily. I would be mildly concerned if whoever decided to come up wanted to continue to fight Mana. But it does not appear that anybody wants to continue to fight Mana. They won, Mana lost, that's it. Just good as new, almost. Okay, who the fuck were they fighting? Oh, they got in a scrap with Triangle Bandits. It appears that they have mostly won. Wiped out a renegade camp. I would say well done, but, you know, they're kind of trying to kick my sorry ass. So, at this juncture, though, thankfully, again, Gracia's where I want her to be. At this point, I don't think harrying them any further is really going to help matters, so it's just better to make sure everybody gets to Admog and Ocdam, so that way they're protected. Let Gracia take the brunt of the attack. They shouldn't be able to kill her. If they do, I'm going to be very sad. Ugh. But should be able to just be okay. I don't know what this guy's doing. Okay. I think he's back to following. Then at this juncture, I want Mana to take an opportunity, find Solon, and trade with him quickly. Your jobs, yeah, turn off your jobs for right now, because you're not going to be doing any work while you are away from the hub, or rather the outpost. Nothing else, Mana is a fantastic scout, which is great, because she's a monk. Okay. Take that. Alright. Mana's gotten rid of that. I am going to sell to Hummuck. Really, everything I've got to sell is going to go to the hub, so I'm just going to... I'm going to take a slightly detoured route, but I will go straight to the hub. I am mostly curious how this is going to play out. Because again, I just have the fucking front door open. Like... And Gracie's going to stay inside the building in case that's what's breaking their AI, because it, like, the building disappears. I was gonna say, they can't be far now. The only big thing I hope, they don't take my fucking Buster Sword, I swear to Christ. Get ready, Gracia. And by get ready, I mean prepare to get walloped. Okay. But yeah, this is precisely what fucking happens. They just break. Yep, they've done their attack, and they're done. And it's not considered occupied by them. Hmm. Well, this is very interesting. Huh. Right, because they haven't been attacking me on sight. They're fucking war leader. So the war leader's AI is what's broken right now. Aw. What the fuck do we do? Like, this is very much a moment of like, well, they're not gonna attack us. So they just kind of exist. Looks like a standoff. It really does. Just them standing there. It's like, nobody really knows what they're supposed to be doing? Jobs back on. We'll get them back over here. Same here. I mean, if they're not going to do anything, because... And I think part of the issue is that, like, they don't have any, like, vanilla food storage to raid. I wonder if that's what's fucking it up. They don't know to look for these specific storage boxes. So their script is breaking because that's what they're supposed to be stealing right now. And because there aren't any, it just broke at this step. If that's the case, I think I can fix that. Okay, you're aimless. You got to where you need to be. Alright, and now, all the way to the hub. Such fitting music, all told. Like, actually, the fucking Wii Shot music, it's like... Well, this is certainly a situation. Should be in storage old. They might be looking for something like this. Instead of like one of these. Aren't you supposed to be paused, doggo? Yeah, I'll put one of these out here. Okay. Who are the new motherfuckers? Oh, the Band of Bones. Do we have a from? Because the Band of Bones, if their script breaks, that's another thing. Ah, yes. They are operating the machinery from all the fucking way over here. What do they normally want? They normally want food if they do a raid. They will take your food and shit. So they will search through your, like, food storage bins. Because, like, cats in this world are only so good. So, you know, may as well take whatever the fuck you can get, you know? And food is one of those things that falls in line with the whatever you can get. And once this is built, we'll see if, like, they suddenly flood out to check it. Nope. They are not doing that. Really goddamn awkward in here. Well, I tried. It's like, if I leave them alone long enough, they actually will just start to starve. Because they're not getting any food, and this isn't regenerating because they don't have food. At that point, like, that's just a bunch of free loot. I was gonna say, you probably made it to where you need to go, right? And, like, yeah, no, that's a no-brainer. Athletics up 70 at this point. Ooh, they have tools. Buy my shit, buy my shit. I'll take the iron plates off your hands. Like, I would have to, like, if I were any good at the whole debugging thing, I would have to check and see what specifically is breaking where. And then, like, attempt to patch around it. I, unfortunately, have no modding experience, let alone in just Kenshi specifically. So I wouldn't even know where to begin, unfortunately. Had I an idea, I could see if I could fix it myself. But something is breaking in the, like, script there. It might be that they're also trying to rescue their leader. Assuming that he's not dead, just absent. We did grab tools. I want to check the stumble in. I have to assume that is the raid. Oh, you fuck off. All right. Oh, well. Well, that's gonna be fun. Indeed, it has suddenly become fun, in a sense. Cool, so I just wasted 2,000 casts to try to avoid a fight, and they are like, fighting? Sounds good to me. See if you can't get the fuck out of here, Solon. Well, it looks messy in there, but hey. Anybody, like, royally fucking screwed? Well, isn't that serendipitous? I'm not seeing anybody that's, like, royally fucking screwed. So Alon's getting away, even? Just doesn't have a first aid kit on him? What I am curious of... Nope, they just won and now they're aimless. That's immensely frustrating because I don't know what's breaking there. And that actually kind of makes this unplayable. That would require a lot of troubleshooting. Slowly turning things off and turning them back on until we get to the point where it's like, well, I know precisely what broke. Or why it's breaking. And there's too many mods that would require a full-on restart. I think I'm gonna have to scrap this one. Which is fucking unfortunate. Because it would be one thing if the AI broke in such a way where it's like, hey, we're looking for this thing, but we don't know where it's at. But it's not doing that, so it seems. It seems like their AI script just completely kaputs. So they're not looking for anything. It just breaks, like they're stuck in a while loop or something. Which fucking sucks. I can troubleshoot this another day. I just don't know what to do from here because I don't want to stop streaming. But if the game is effectively broken, there's nothing more for me to do in the game. Here, I'm gonna throw up the intermission screen and then just keep things live while I fuck with things in the background. I will save this at the very least. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can, like, preserve it somehow. Or fix it. But I kind of have my doubts, admittedly. So, I think... I think if I'm going to do the Adventurers Guild idea as, like, the project... Because I do kind of want to do that. I do want to do something like that, where I play through a game that's like Kenshi, where the objective is to do like an Adventurers Guild sort of thing. Because I think that's fun. But again, it just has to work. So I think I might have to start doing that in vanilla, perhaps, and then maybe smaller mods, maybe not entire overhauls and scripting changes and stuff. I'll have to start small, work up, I think. Okay. I guess the $1 million question then is, what do I pivot to? I can keep working on the 4 job guest. I'm good. No, I don't need to do that right now. I'm gonna keep working on that tomorrow. Let me take a peek at what's installed. There's nothing else. I would be down to, like, keep the spirit of, like, something chill. So something that I don't necessarily have to, like, focus real hard unless shit happens and then I need to focus. I don't know why my brain is immediately like, you know, Factorio would be a good idea. I mean, admittedly, that's not the worst idea I've ever had. There's also like a smaller game that I have, Our Adventurer Guild. I want to play that a little bit more on my own time. Because it's a little like tactical role-playing game, but centers around the idea of having your own Adventurers Guild. And it seems super duper cool. But that's about it. I don't know how deep it goes. There's also Endless RPG, another smaller indie project. I don't know, I like the idea of transitioning to Factorio then. And then just muting the music so that way we can still have our soundtrack. Hello, love.
You don't have enough milk. No! Even Marty's offended.
What do you need the milk for?
My daily protein shake.
Shit. Okay. I mean, I guess serendipitously, the game that I was playing, because I've modded it, something broke. The AI broke, making it kind of unplayable at the stage that I'm at. And I was going to transition to another game, but I could end and like go pick up milk.
You. You don't have to stop everything for that.
I mean, I'd probably stop by the Central Market, which would take a minute. And at that point, like, if I'm not playing a game for like 30 plus minutes, I would just end stream. Which, again, I am loath to do, because I've only been streaming for like an hour 30, but it's not like, this isn't the first time, nor the last time I'm sure that someone streamed for such a short time.
I mean, hey, you can technically end the stream and then just restart the stream and say we're playing this instead.
That's not untrue. Would fuck up some people's watch streaks. I don't know if they care enough about that.
Oh, you been waiting on it, cause it's been a while. Here comes.
Stop! Leave. Okay, that might be something I will do. Or, well, nah, I think I'll just end stream here. Yeah. Again, I'm loath to do that, but I gotta troubleshoot Kenshi and shit. And if I remove too many mods, what I've got
also break.
Well, yeah, my save file will just fucking break. So then I have to start all over anyway. So that just really sucks. I'm gonna have to start smaller scale and then work my way up. Make sure that shit works. And then when it does, and I know it works or works well enough, then I can do more with it. But yeah. That's unfortunate.
It's so nice and cool in here right now.
Yeah. Alright. Apologies, folks. But hey, at least I streamed for a Thursday for fucking once. It seems I am not the last or the first person or the last that would ever do a Kenshi stream, it looks like. That's interesting. Alright. Now the question is who the hell do I raid? But yeah, folks, I do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to come sit here, check this out, even though it all broke, and now I'm ending early. But shit happens. I don't know who to raid.
What? Yeah?
Dove. We raid Dove. All reliable. Okay, she's in World 2. Now just diving into the cave to chase after a Moogle. But yeah, I appreciate you guys taking your time to check this out. Sorry it broke. That's on me. Next time I do something like this, it will not break, and I'm probably going to start it as a vanilla playthrough. So that way I get a better feel of what I want to do and such, and then make it more complex as I play along instead. Or vanilla plus, where like maybe some things are turned off, but they're more like, you know, not AI related. AI being the intelligence in the game, the script, and everything that the characters are supposed to follow. Anyway. But yeah, your time's one of your most valuable resources, and I do appreciate you spending it here, even though this wasn't very long. Otherwise, remember, you're always welcome here at Manafa Potion, and I'll see you next time.